I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. An elderly Palm Coast man is dead in a single vehicle crash. It happened Saturday night along State Road 100. Troopers say 76-year-old George Serafino was behind the wheel of an SUV when he suffered a medical issue and lost control. Police say his vehicle traveled onto the right shoulder and then struck a pole in front of the Flagler Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership. George Serafino and 84-year-old passenger Ada Serafino were both transported to Advent Health Palm Coast, where George Serafino later died. Ada Serafino suffered minor injuries.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
Flagler County officials believe the current building used by Captain's Barbecue can be repaired to fulfill the remainder of its lease in 2026. John Arking reports.
Flagler County Administrator Jerry Cameron on Friday said repairs to the building in Bing's Landing are estimated at about $60,000. That would be well below the 50% mark of the building's appraised value of $175,000. Cameron says the county's building inspector took a deep look at the building and found there was reason to be hopeful.
The exterior walls were found to be in much better shape and in sometimes places like new condition, which gave you the ability to repair the building and do those repairs at a cost of less than 50% of the value of the building. So that makes it feasible to do the repairs.
Commissioners previously voted to turn down a proposal by the owners of Captain's Barbecue to construct a new building at another location in the park. Members of the Hammock Community Association had opposed the relocation plan for fear it would block views of the Intracoastal Waterway and require the removal of desired trees. A presentation on the inspection is planned for this afternoon's meeting of the Board of County Commissioners at 5 p.m. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Palm Coast New City Manager says people are the purpose, not a distraction.
Matthew Morton said that he's putting residents ahead of government. He said he's not forgetting the elected since the people put them in office, but Morton said next in line are the people.
We're making people, our community, our citizens, our stakeholders, we're making them the purpose of our work as staff, not a distraction to it. And in that vein, we realize that our primary job is to remove obstacles and empower our citizens.
Morton said the recent changes at Palm Coast City Hall are what the people demanded and that the city now demands of itself.
We're demanding that we operate all times here at the city to build trust and legitimacy in everything we do every day.
He said that those who work for the city would do that by demonstrating integrity, truthfulness, and trust. You can hear the full interview on the Free for All Friday podcast available on the Flagler Radio app. Download the Flagler Radio app today. Tomorrow, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
A Flagler County Sheriff's deputy has a new role. Rich Petchke has the details.
Deputy Steve Williams is elected as the Vice President of the Florida Agricultural Crimes Intelligence Unit. The unit promotes and facilitates exchanging information to law enforcement agencies statewide, specializing in agricultural crime investigations. In praising Deputy Williams' role, Sheriff Rick Staley says this is another example of how deputies go above and beyond serving the community, and it is a great honor for the department. Deputy Williams' service to the unit predates his joining the sheriff's office, and he is the department's only certified agriculture expert. The term lasts through next May. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.